And I'm kind of tempted by the SPY here, right? On a very similar thesis to what we saw there from QQQ. Risk reward profile is still in play, but we can't afford it to pull back too much. We about $1.30 down, something along those lines. So if it wants to be like that 50 cents barrier, that's okay. This could definitely be interesting though. But need it to behave. Need it to behave here. Interested here, guys. I am interested. Looking at the 448 puts, Monday's expiration. I'm going 2/3 sizing here, 2/3 sizing. So I missed my entry. I'm going to wait for getting on a pullback. All right, guys, I'm in 129 on SPY puts. Let's see if this thing can give us a little bit of immediate follow through here. So far, so good, right? So far, so good. Okay, let's see if this thing can keep giving us a bit more pop here towards that 10% barrier. So far, so good, though, guys. So far, so good. Here we go. Here we go. Starting to move now, right? Starting to move now. Up 10%. So I'm going to close 1/4 of my position here, guys. I'm going to close 1/4 of my position here at this 144. There we go. Locked in profit. Rest of my stop loss here now at 133. 133 stop loss. Let's see if this thing can keep going. But we're starting to recover a little bit here, right? So let's see if this thing can keep giving us a bit of follow through. Really, really nice work, guys, right? Really, really nice work if you caught this. Hopefully this thing can keep giving us a bit more action past that 450. I think realistically, maybe we have space down towards that 445 if this thing wants to continue to give us that right volume rejection. So far, so good here, guys. So far, so good. Hopefully we can keep getting a little bit of follow through and kind of get back towards having a green day. Still down about 0.6% on the day. So not really close to being green, but we can definitely get there if this thing wants to keep moving. Definitely had a really good risk reward profile, right? That 3-to-1, and that's fantastic volume on that 5-minute candle close. I'm going to take a little bit more profit off here at this 160 area. There we go, guys. Locked in a little bit more profit. Here we go, right? Here we go. Starting to go really, really well for us all of a sudden. Stop loss on my remainder is going to be at 150. 150 on these puts. And let's go, guys. Let's go. We have a chance to let this play go green for us and turn this into a green day. In at 130, now 170, right? So let's go, guys. Let's go. Anyone else catch this? Here we go, guys. Here we go with the SPY, right? Here we go. So if we can get this pop through this 450, I would expect there to be a relatively decent sized flush, right? Stop loss now. I'm going to keep pushing it. Now 160. 160 stop loss. Let's go, Nitesh. Let's go. Nice work. You green? Are you close to green? We're in great shape here, guys, right? Now 180 on those puts. Sorry, 180 on those puts. See, we can keep getting a bit of follow through, but good patience, guys. 1 for 3 green, right? But not my favorite. Good in hindsight, bad at the moment, right? Bad in the moment. Hopefully we can keep getting a bit of follow through and get this thing to really run for us. But wow, right? SPY really starting to go for us. Looks like we timed that pretty well. Definitely not as stressed as I was, say, 45 minutes ago. So I have about half of my original position here left, guys. I got half of my position here left. And let's see if we can get some big follow through down towards like that 100% barrier. Stop loss on my remainder is going to be like 160, still 160. And let's see if this thing can keep going. But we're in great shape here all of a sudden, guys. I think we have a little bit of room down here still on these SPY puts. So let's see if we can keep getting a little bit of follow through. But we're creeping up towards, you know, past almost 50% here. So really, really well done. Let's see if this thing can keep going. Right? We're creeping up towards 50%. Sorry, creeping up towards 50%. Not quite there yet, but let's see if this thing can keep going. Right? Had that flush now through that 450. So let's see if we can get a little bit of follow through down towards, say, that 449 area and kind of push these contracts up towards that $2 mark. Really, really well done, guys. Right? This is turning into a huge trade here all of a sudden. So hopefully you're now all green on the day if you caught this. Right? If your risk reward was correct, if you were sizing your plays correctly, you should be up about 0.5% on the day. So let's see if we've survived this pullback enough here and can really run this thing down. But guys, we're in really good shape here on this SPY play. So let's see if we can keep getting a bit of follow through, get a little bit lucky. Whatever happens here, I'm protecting a green day. So I'm not letting myself go red here all of a sudden. Really got a little bit lucky with that big pop, right? With that huge follow through. So I'm not going to take that gift and throw it away, right? I'd rather sort of make sure that whatever happens, I'm going to trade my P&L to a certain extent here and just not let myself go red. Rather protect myself, right? Like I said, protect your mental capital. Going to trade my P&L to, you know, start at 0 for 2. So if I have a chance to stay green and kind of recover from that, I'm going to take that every single time. So that's sort of what the objective is here. Not letting myself lose money on the day. Sorry, Zach. Sorry, man. I tried to put this in the Discord as well. So hopefully it was enough for everyone. But bad luck, man. Bad luck. All right, guys. I have been stopped out. I have been stopped out of my SPY remainder. I'm up $500 on the day. In at 130, out at 170, took some off at 182. So pretty nice little fill, pretty nice little play. We still have a chance here though, right? We might get an opportunity for a re-entry, right? Definitely have room down towards that midline. So could look to take another stab here if this thing wants to behave. So let's just see if this thing can go. You have another chance here, right? Good full body candle, right? Really good volume. So nice little pullback. We're at this midline. We've got room down towards that 446.50 area. So there's another setup in play here on the SPY. Just wait for it to be perfect, right? Wait for it to break down. Got a nice little play here. So gonna take another stab at this if it wants to make lower lows under this 449.70. Probably going to be looking at like 445 puts this time. $0.66, 23. Okay. Be playing this probably a little bit smaller, right? Because I am green, so I'm going to be protecting that. But no big rush here, right, to chase after this if it doesn't want to set up. That was a really quick sell-off, so let's not get too greedy here. Okay, so good risk reward profile. It's going to be about a 2/3 size play again, right? 2/3 size play. And I'm looking at the, like I said, guys, 445 puts. Yeah, I ended up taking about 5 minutes, so sorry, guys. All right, I'm definitely interested here. Definitely interested. So let's see if this thing can break down under that 449. Yeah, I'm 500 bucks up though. Like it's essentially a flat day for me, Paco. I traded my P&L essentially there on that last one. So once I got green, I was making sure I didn't give myself any breathing room there. Okay, so watching here, guys, right under this 449.70, I'll be looking to get in with those 445 puts. Monday's expiration. We caught like it was like a 35% win on that SPY breakdown there. So we have a chance here, guys, right? We have a chance. So watching closely. $0.10 away, right? 10 cents away. Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. Okay, so it's watching closely here, guys. I am in 121.1 on those 445 puts. Don't fake me out. Don't fake me out. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so far so good, right? So far so good on this re-entry here on the SPY. Let's even keep giving us a little bit of follow through down, right? First take profit is going to be 132. 132. I'm going to take off 1/4 of my position at that area. So let's see if we can keep getting there, but pretty good shape here, guys, right? Pretty good shape. See if we can keep getting a little bit of follow through. Almost at that take profit now. Right? 1 cent away. Come on, hit me, hit me. Fuck's sake. Come on. So let's see if this thing can go. Come on. Oh, it's 1 cent away. Okay, watch here, right? Should be able to lock off some profit in a second. Again, right? 1 penny away. Fuck's sake. So there we go. All right. Locked in a little bit of profit, guys. Locked in a little bit of profit. Stop loss on my remainder is going to be 125. 125 stop loss. And let's see if this thing can keep pushing down and give us a little bit of follow through down towards, say, this 445 area In good shape here, though, guys, right? In good shape. So let's see if this thing can keep going. But really, really good recovery. So let's see if this thing can keep giving us a little bit of follow through. Let's go. Right now, this thing is really starting to go, guys. Now this thing is really starting to go. So I'm going to take a little bit more off here and kind of be left with half of my original position. And like I said, I'm just not being greedy here. Locked in a little bit at that 143. Stop loss on my remainder here is now going to be at 130. 130 stop loss. And let's see if this thing can keep running down, guys. Hopefully you guys are in this as well. And this is turning into a really, really nice day here all of a sudden. So, wow, guys, right? These are now at 152 on these contracts, right? Let's go. Cannot let this play go red, right? Make sure you're taking profit on the way down. Really, really well done, guys. Really, really well done. Let me know if you're in this. Let's go, guys, right? 160 here now on these puts. Let's go, right? Let's go. It's going to take off a little bit more here, about 1/4 of what I have left, right? And let's see if we can keep getting a bit of follow through. Taking off a bit more here at that 157. Stop loss on my remainder here is now going to be 135. 135 stop loss on my remainder. And let's see if this thing can keep pushing. Let's go. Great work, Kyle. Great work. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Thank you. So I have about 2/5 of my original position. I think that's maybe a little bit aggressive, Kyle, especially if you're sitting on a green day. If you're sitting on green and like you have a little bit of a buffer, then I'd give yourself a little bit more room. My stop loss is 135. Currently, stop loss is 135, but this is pulling back maybe a little bit more than we'd like to see. But I want to give this thing a little bit of room. I don't have that much left. So yeah, Ben, I've got about, 2/5 of my original position left. But I reckon I'm going to get stopped out here in a sec, guys. Stop loss is 135. So maybe that 150 was perfect, Kyle. Hey, well done, Paco. Well done. Considering you missed that other SPY play, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Hey, great work, Kyle. Hey, man, green is green, right? Green is green. So I should get stopped out here in a second, guys. There we go. I am stopped out of my remainder. Let's go, guys, right? Great recovery. Great recovery. That's why keeping our position sizing is so important, right? Because we keep ourselves from losing our heads, and then we can kind of take another shot at things. Yeah, maybe it's like a little knot in our stomach when we do it, but we're not seeing things that aren't there, right? We're still looking at the market cleanly. So congratulations to everyone who caught that, right? I'm not quite 1% on the day, but close all of a sudden. That's a really nice recovery. Let's go, everybody. Good job. Man, I forgot how fast the SPY moves sometimes. Good gracious.